Well, I not disappear. I've been around. I'm a retired man, so the public not get right to me as they used to.
After the 2023 election, we not been see Professor Kallon, they go work before letter come up from State House. We see they don't appoint you deputy as the substantive bank governor. What exactly be about?
Where I go on leave, my term done. When my term done, I indicate say I do not want to serve again. They appointed by law my deputy as governor.
What make you not be one be bank governor again in Salon after we don't serve for 5 years?
My original objective for taking that job was that I go come for 2 years. I took leave from my university for 2 years. Where I come, I do what I've been planning for do. Number one, redenomination. Put the economy on a good footing. Then I was going to return to the university and spend 3 or 4 more years there and resign. But when I came, by the time the 2 years they done, we had COVID. And I believe that the country needed a strong leader in the monetary sector.
Now we look at the country economy in 3 perspectives. Before Professor Kallon take over the country economy, during your tenure, and after your tenure, I can describe the economy.
The global economy been they do very well, but the economy been the stutter. Inflation was around 18% when I came in, and I realized that rate too high for even start redenomination. I needed to stabilize the macroeconomy first. So when inflation was that high, I not go with the traditional monetary policy. I started with non-traditional monetary policy by making sure that I put pressure on the Ministry of Finance so that they're not going to spend so much. We've been able, through that, a simple rule I put. If when I send check to the bank and when I not get money, I send them back. And before I send them back, I charge when I 1 million leones per check. So when we did that, we saw inflation start falling. And around, I think, January or February 2020, inflation been down fall to below single digits to 8.9%. Then COVID came. Where COVID came, the entire world became looking inward. Where I've been calm, my goal was that by the time I left the governorship, I go left $1 billion in reserves. We were at 970 million where COVID hit. The question for me then was, if I for sit down and then reserves and allow the country for burn, or I use then reserves to save the country, I decided to do the latter. So we brought in loan schemes for people then for bring things into this country so that there will be food, there will be medicine, all essential commodities.
I can describe the economy now, good, bad, or ugly, or excellent.
Salon economy has always been bad. We economy in a bigger economy. And
why they call the economy bigger economy?
Because all man they big. You go in a village safe, then Bobo then see 5 of them they run one Okada. The coffee farms not they produce anything. They not they produce rest. Even the people that were eager for grow vegetables, then they're afraid for growing because a net, then they go to farm, then go sell them. And when you are not producing, you have to consume. And the only way you consume, now for big or thief.
And you say one of your achievements then are for controlled spending, government spending, right?
Look, I'm not responsible for government spending.
But at least you get for approve.
No, I not get for approve.
Whose role you can play in government spending?
The only role the bank they play in government spending is if government not get money in the bank, then one let will help them, let will lend them. Then the central bank they put in restrictions. Where have been come, government they write checks, it not get money. That have been get power over. We I turn all the checks back and say going forward, if any check can we not get money, we send them back to owner and they charge owner 100 million. And I remember they not believe me because I've been just come. Then send, I think, 116 checks. We return all, charge them 116 million. They got the message. So, the central bank don't get direct role in fiscal policy.
In 2018 or before 2018, government's spending have been 7.28 trillion, that's not in old loans. But this be done double or even triple during your tenure as bank governor. Though you say you don't get control over government spending, but being the bank governor, what you been the advice government in terms of spending?
The first policy advice I gave them was, we need to bring down spending.
So government ever take your advice on spending?
Well, look at the evidence. But we have to be careful when we just look at numbers. The scale of problems that government had in 2018, not to the same scale it been get where COVID came.
Look at the inflation rate by then. Before you take leadership now, the Bank of Kallon now being 18.03% in 2018, and you left at 56 in 2023. People they point finger to you as one of the key players then we lead them to say it this one now. You go agree to the criticism then they?
No, people have a right to criticize. COVID is the worst economic crisis this country has ever had. People go say, well, what about the war? During the war, the rest of the world was sending stuff to us. During Ebola, the rest of the world not being one like, okay, we go to them. So they brought in resources. During COVID, the world closed down. All man they fed for himself. So even when we begin exporting minerals, we were getting very little. For example, in I think 2022, we exported close to $900 million worth of minerals. We received 27 million.
Why is it like that?
Because of agreements where we've been done sign. Past governments been done sign, and those agreements go long term. So if other countries been done get better agreements, and then COVID came, and then the world economy opens up, and they start getting more resources, their inflation rate is going to be lower than ours. But the fact of the matter is that now that all I see will make a speed up redenomination.
All them problem we don't mention, somebody go say that this make Prof not take the job again.
No. I love challenges. But frankly, this country is full of ungrateful people. Ingratitude. That was one of the things that just told me I got to get out of here. And when I realized that the people I was working with were also very ungrateful, it was time for me to...
You mean at the bank or within government?
For now, I'll leave it as the people I was working with.
The status of the economy which you don't do for declare austerity, you agree?
That has always been necessary in this country. I did make a presentation at Parliament once, and I tell them, when they blame the central bank for inflation, for this and that, but you are responsible. Now, when they approve the budget, when the budget comes, when I go through that budget and decide, say, we're not going to be able to do this yet because we not get the money. I say, if we not do that, it will lower inflation, the exchange rate will stabilize. When the budget went to them, Honorable Kande Yunkela brought out what I've been saying. The governor been saying, let's do this, let's do this. They passed that budget en masse without any adjustments.
If the budget now, you the advice, what do you think say government for pull and pan or reduce the expenses on for save money?
One of the policy advices where I've been given was that let reduce travel. We put a travel ban. And guess who that obeyed the travel ban? Only the bank. And then I was getting a bad name from my staff.